Hello there. We can load game, audio working, good. Audio, that was sort of audio working, audio, not audio as well. Um, yeah. Oh, interesting. It's um, tons of public transport and private transport and deliver needed cargo to industrial and commercial areas. Okay. I think we might just go straight. Oh yeah. Okay. This is earning money. Is that the only one failed? Oh, no. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, it is too bad. Um, wow, one more time. um, uh, Let me do a time lapse. Uh, uh, Maybe audio working. Time lapse. Uh, anyway, a time lapse on this train. This train in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Um, is this all working? Guess I could. So it doesn't work. Let's see that one. Maybe, yeah. And then we swing. Um, uh, no new vehicles, audio working yet. Hmm. That is working. What do I want to do? Actually, I'm just gonna check on this. This needs to cut down. We'll cut one vehicle. Two. There we go. Um, we'll just add two more. There we go. Actually, we might add another two. Uh, 300. So it'd be not that high then. There we go. And then that means that we're going to reduce the tools. It's really There we go. Audio working. Oh, well, we're going to do a time lapse. What can we add? Well, maybe. So if I had an out bus route for this town, maybe we do one for Dallas as well. Um, uh, um, 50. That's quick enough for less than yeah, just about. Uh, 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 that, uh, that. There we go. Now we can now set this line. Uh, mm, okay, we're gonna start with a stop. You know what? Because this is our biggest town, I'm going to do. This might take us a second. I'm gonna do a time lapse of me making it in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Time to set up the line. This is going to be quite complex. It's from. We'll start with the outer loop. Here, 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 here. Oh no. There, 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 uh, there. That is complex. And now time to set a new line that goes the other way, which mainly follows the strand line, but it doesn't completely, so it's technically different. There, 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 there. Here, 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 there, 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 there. 93 and 94. We'll buy 2 buses for each. I'll see. There we go. That might be online today. Uh, uh, anyways, time lapse in uh time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Are these doing good? You know what? We'll select this so I can only get these. Oh, also this is being weird. I think it's because yeah, this is just gonna move these slightly along and identical sides. There we go. That's fixed it. It had some problems. Is it can't go straight on. So um that's profitable. This isn't profitable, so by the way. They definitely seem busy. Has that completely nullified the trams? No, actually it seems the opposite way around. The trams are the ones that have traffic here. But here is we might just for flooding, just flooding, like need reasons, swap it, add another bus to each of them. This is annoying. I don't think it's that annoying because this train is really infrequent. It's every 9 minutes. So it's not even a guarantee that it will, and it's not even a guarantee it will book up the buses. Because even now with the additional bus, each of these is only for every 5 minutes. Has that increased the size of this thing? I think so. Station quality is a bit lacking. That's the point. That will be put down. Yeah, we'll definitely have another loss as well. Even if it's not profitable, it needs to be to help. December 31st, nothing in 1959. Uh, let me just set that up before. I mean, that time's already. Maybe. Hmm. Yeah, that would be an alright idea. Uh, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a tram, like there we go. We'll do 30, 20 minutes. There, there. There we go. Not sure if we'll have that. No, electric. What we will just do is so Electra here. Interestingly, we were doing it the other way around because I set this time up weird. Um, here, uh, electric, there, there. What we will just do is we use this tool there, there, there. Maybe there. And then the other one can go straight up back. Yeah, basically just got this like that. And then here, oh, we need to set up the actual stop, which will have one stop here, one stop here. Uh, you know what? We'll have this stop as a transfer. There we go. Let's see, we can be spaced apart. This is gonna be a lot longer. There, there, there. There we go. I'm going to finally stop here. And oh no, we'll start with this one. We've obviously started making it here, 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 and here, here, to 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 that, to that, to that. Oh no, that's the connection for this, isn't it? And then Uh, there we go. And for the trams, we'll buy one for each because this is a really small town. There, that I might then just, yeah, we'll just sell that. Actually, we'll keep one here. It's probably a good idea if I keep one. Yeah. Okay. We'll then see which is the. Uh, that's the one for 90. The other one. Oh, what I also was going to do is I forgot. Here, 1, 2, 46 is going to be the last stop there. Plus, we don't actually reach any of the others, which is really weird. Anyways, this one. Uh, time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. What we it's still running, is it? Um, yeah, go. Um, what can we do? Uh, just play it. I think we're to develop from the early middle August. Just check. Oh, we'll check on the bus lines are set up. The bus lines are set up there, there. It's time to go. Think about Stoker. Just sheer amount of people trying to get around. You know what we'll add because it's so backed up. We're gonna add a bus for each of these. Uh, this has access to tracks, doesn't it? Yeah. You know what? I am just going to place I'm going to place a new that. That should make it easier to have access that. Oh, this will be the thumbnail. So first thumbnail we might have. Oh, that's very nice. It includes one of the new bus lines and what I've just done to the station. Yeah. Maybe a second buses. Um, That's one of the buses. Uh, that, and then finally one for the tram line, which is over here. We might set up another outer bus line in next episode or the episode after. Actually, probably not the next episode because it's quite busy. We're gonna probably be quite busy doing stuff the next episode. Oh, anyways, tram. There's one tram. Where's the other tram? Where is it? Here. Anyone inside? Did you? No way. Anyone inside this one? No. I just wanted to check. These aren't broken, are they? No, they do. They even have people who want to get on it, just coincidentally no one's on it. It might just be because they're not particularly quick. Is is this work? I think it is. We are not going to do a time lapse to start with because it's too late. Yeah, I think. We first thing I'm gonna do. So we have town. This is now the biggest town, and I was gonna make this because it was already the second biggest town, but I guess it's grown more, or maybe I've just destroyed enough of towns that it's not big anymore. That, that, uh, that, that, that. That. There we go. That's interesting. Uh, uh, what is this? No, we'll do. Oh, yeah, yeah. There we go. There we go. That, that. Anyways, we'll do a time. Oh, yeah, we working yet? Do a. Oh no 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 no! No. I'm not gonna set this up. I forgot. Um, I'm not because of reasons. We're just gonna play this. I was about to say yeah, we're not because if you look at the year, I predict we're gonna get a lot of stuff. I'm surprised we get this in like 94 this type of bridge in like the 40s. What a surprise! That surprises me. I thought it was like a 50s bridge. If I just there, maybe oh, this one could. Oh, that looks nice. That won't be able to. But, oh, that will actually. 180. 180. Yeah. I just really like this type of bridge. There we go. That's nice. Uh, this. We're just gonna replace it with that. and I don't have to think. There, there. Okay. Yeah, just about replaced the bridge pillar, which was the problem. There we go. Now we can obviously replace with that. That looks nice. Stream check audio is working. Yeah, this is cargo. We will just. That's insanely big bridge. Anymore? I don't see him anymore. I think. Oh, there's a bridge. Uh, 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 keep at that. Just there we go. Just having quite wrong with that bridge, you know. Can't figure out how to fix it. Yep, good. This could run the iron bridge, but because we're going to replace it with a concrete bridge, not too far in the future, I'm not going to do that. There we go. That looks sweet. Uh, uh, there we go. That now clips straight through that. Amazing. Is this working? Oh, this is just loading. Does this get up to a fast speed? Uh, does it get up to 180? Does it? I guess it's still speeding. Ish. No, it's not that quick. You know what? We're going to replace. We're going to modify this back with this because I don't think that's actually useful. This, on the other hand, is because it's carrying so few like people. It's nice having because the bus I don't think can get very quick. Don't think the bus can get anywhere near as quick as this. Yeah, 100. This is getting about 120. But yeah, 130. It's actually got quite a lot of speed. That's really supposed to be used. Or where you really should electrify it, but that doesn't really exist much of that. Have I not replaced? Have I not got better general purpose? My last passenger boat was I'm just gonna get a boat faster. We will soon enough, but all the others working yet. We're gonna get a bunch of stuff, so I'm gonna prepare to look. There. There we go. Pause. Okay, we got a new boat. Another new boat. Boxcar. All American Gold Sand. Gondola. Flat car with side stakes. Tank car. Honestly, not too insane. We'll have a look at the All American Sands. What's that like? It's the same speed as this. It carries the thing about people. Is it literally the exact same? Yeah, but I prefer it to stuff. Um, literally just the same. Technically, it's got lower emissions. I don't know what that means though in this case. It runs. Literally stat wise, it's basically pretty exact. Oh, you know what? We can compare length. 26 meters. It's slightly longer. So probably not gonna use it. I was gonna have a look at the new version tonight. Like I said, I was going to, but these are large, so we might run them somewhere. I'm not sure. Okay. It's quicker. We doesn't carry that much more, but yeah, we're gonna have to have two. We will just run that. That's already got perfect rate. I'm not replacing that. This 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 50 that we need to fill in. I can't be bothered to replace that because I'm both setting some stuff up. That's already perfect. That's perfect. But you know what? We'll have a look. Not perfect, perfect. Right. And then cell one, we'll just run through. That we haven't modified the bit other one, so it's really stupid. Can't modify that. This can't modify. That might be better because that is debatable, but yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll replace 5 of these. And that puts debate at 375. Yeah, just replace the last one. 388. Uh, 5 replace. And then that will be way too high, obviously. But if I sell this one, it's nearly where we want it to be. This we can replace 2. Oh, these are quicker, which helps with this one. You know what? We'll replace the third one as well. So this is only 258, so maybe not. You know what? We'll just run the small boats because they work better with the red. 213. We can just upgrade on there. 344. 413. Not too far off. That's perfect. This will be roughly where it needs to be. 232. Yeah, it's fine. I'm the only one losing this part. This one's earning. What? Actually, I just need to check one. Ah, difficulty's medium. That's why they're all earning. Anyways, I will have a look. Use this, can't we? We're obviously should run this. How are these? They're better, obviously. They've got faster speeds. 120 they got to. Yep, they're way more expensive though. This is going to cost a fortune. We'll sort by cargo descendant. Okay, audio, yep, working. We are going to do a time lapse of us replacing all these passenger cars because it is going to take a hot while. Yeah. So we'll start time lapse in 3, 2, 1. again. That took a second. Which one are we going to do time lapse of? Maybe yes. Yeah, because this also has 120. Anyways, audio working up. Uh, uh. Anyways, we're working up. Time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. We're going to continue playing. 9.6 billion. No, yeah. Yeah, 9.6 billion. That's insane. In the 1950s. That's a massive transport company. When did we hit a billion? Uh, oh, it's being glitchy. I don't know what's causing this. About. Okay, so our value hit it in around the turn of the century, just after the turn of the century. Our balance obviously was a bit later because we just spent a fortune. But it hit it around 1902, 1903, I think. 1903 probably is a good estimate. Uh, we're now at 9. We have over 10. Do we have 10 billion value or is it just back then? It might actually be higher because we just spent a bunch. Uh, but yeah, definitely over 10 billion. That's insane. Our value is over 10 billion. Because we're earning just so much money. Look! It's insane. Look at that chart. This goes back to 1930s. There are only 4 times, 4 quarters where we didn't turn a profit. We're gonna find what train can we do a time lapse on? It was this one, wasn't it? That we did it just on. You know what? The oil one. Did we replace it or did we forget? No, we never replaced this one for some reason. Okay, 360 is the amount this is at. I guess I forgot. This is gonna take a whole second, isn't it? 360. We might be able to get exactly 360. Yes. exactly 360. We cut off 10 cars. I don't know how much distance I have. 11th I cut, so that's not too bad. And then we will just 360. There we go. Yep. Anyways, time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Uh, uh, I'll see you in a second. Again. Here we go. Uh, load. Oh, it was about the 20th, wasn't it? We'll do it to the 20th. Pause it. Like that. There. We start with here because I remember where it is. Uh, there. That. Uh, um, where is that train line? Where is it? Or where is the train? Oh, there they are. So there's that one, and then the other one is there. So we'll do this one, and then uh, there. And then finally, uh, well, start playing now. Audio is working. Yeah. Um, Rabbit. Might. Uh, Oh, we're probably going to set this up. Uh, we're gonna go here, 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 that. There we go. Let me put this here. And then there, and then we can that, and then that, 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 ah, then that, that, uh, that, 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 um, that, uh, that, 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 um, there we go. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with this to here, 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 to here. Oh, I should probably connect that. Shouldn't I? There, to there, to there, 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 to there, there, to there, to there, to there, to there. Oh, after 14, I've got two stops here. 5, 6, 7, 8. That all continue playing just to get it closer to present day. There we go. I'll just put it further on in time. Oh, and then finally that again. 97 and 98. We'll buy 2 buses for each of these. I think that's a good idea. 7. 98. Um, oh, set that up. We should probably check on how. Das is not a bus line to it. Full. Not, not full. Not full. Weird. Not full. Kind of near full, but not. It says it is at 3 minutes. Yeah, I might just leave it how it is currently. I will cut one bus off each of these lines. I think I can reasonably cut one off without it being too much of a problem. This is really starting to get busy. Oh, constellate. Oh, this is gonna take some sorting out. Yeah. I say that because these are large. I'm gonna pull this out. Yes, it's across. These are all being small. This is large, but it's so overwhelmingly better. It carries 18 cargo, and it's way quicker. And also there's the passenger line. We'll start with replacing. You know what? Might as well. I'm gonna do a time lapse of me replacing all the airports and all the planes in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. That's that took a hot second. Um, we're gonna do a time lapse in audio. Just check, yeah. Audio, no, time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Is this? I think this is. We'll cut 2 planes off. Uh, like, look how fast they can fly. So there's 4 planes every 3 minutes. Uh, um, uh, we'll check on the bus la. You know what? We're gonna one to both. I think they need another bus. Ooh, it's very. Well, actually, I think that was already there. Uh, seems to have decreased in size. I don't know. This time's nice and big. You know what? I'm gonna smooth that out. It just looks so cursed. There we go. There. Um, um, huh. There. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Anyways, time lapse. In 3, 2, 1. Just gonna continue playing. I'm hopeful for hopeful Ridge. I think we're gonna wait until exactly Christmas Day. Oh yeah, I'll try. See how long it is. That is a large. That's a lot. Why are they all really big? There's a couple small ones. Um, very poor. Actually. Uh, 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 December. Uh, should probably start coming up where I'm gonna time. Oh, planes. Um, 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 there we go. That's a nice first run there. We'll get see you in a bit more. That's the first one. Um, that, that, and then finally, that. I'm just very curious. Um, what's this one? Uh, it's that one. It's Ray. It's radioactive with two eyes. It is right. I made to put a spelling mistake there. It kind of it's funny if it was a very random spelling mistake. Anyway, see if there's any because we can get immediately. Oh, new round. Ah, I'm gonna do a time lapse of replacing all my trams in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Actually, I'm not. It turns out it's a worse tram. Just worse. Just cursed. So we're not actually going to use that tram. And so we're just going to find somewhere to do a time lapse. You know, you know what? This tram line didn't do it last episode. Audio is working. It's working. Anyways, time lapse in 3, 2, 1. again. So working in it. What could do? Maybe this town. Maybe could. That's not, is the audio working yet? Another. Um. You know what? We'll sort by size. So we go to the next. Yeah, it goes to town, which is this town, which already has one. So then this town. Uh, there we go. That. Just do it. We'll replace that with that. Oh, it works. Um, that. Why is there one house up there? Um, ah, um, alright. There we go. What? So then we can. Um, we are probably gonna completely reorganize. Um, we'll have one there. Um, this is really complex. I need to probably completely redo this. Here, 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 here. Um, there, that, there. We'll put that there. Oh, also, this is extremely weird. That's the problem. Uh, then, um, there we go, fixed. Um, not fully fixed though. I do want to set some stuff up. Tools. Um, oh, uh, yeah. Anyways, electric. Uh, here, here, here. Uh, uh, that. Uh, and then. Where else is this gonna? That, 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 that. Yeah, it runs quite near the centre of salmon. So then we can have that to there, that there, 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 and that. Yeah, mistake. It always just, yeah, there's something wrong with the game. That, and then here, here, here. move it the other way. I think it might work there. Oh yeah. And then there, yeah, there we go. Now what we are going for again. Pause there, that, 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 there. Plus this line. We're probably just gonna completely reorganize this. This is how complex this is gonna be. Here to 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 here. Um, that might be all we do. And 99. Probably enough changes. There. Um, sell the 6 there. We'll buy 4. I need to check what speeds. Yeah. Then we'll do that. And 4, and then 999. There we go. That might reduce emissions, yeah, because these emit 73, these emit 71. It's marginal change, but it is a change, which is good. Ah, hmm. Um, ooh, is this town growing? Where's it? Oh, here's the headquarters. Now we can run straight outside the headquarters with 2 trams. That's nice, isn't it? See if we got any new vehicles in 1955. Oh, yeah, New Haven EP5. Just a New Haven. How is the New Haven EP5? I have a feeling it's not. Very amazing. Being brutally honest. 11 million. What does it have? 4,000 horsepower, 150 horsepower. It is quite light and powerful, but it's a bit slow. Hmm. 4,000 horsepower. Less horsepower, but it does weigh way less. I think it's not just is it better, but is it enough better that it's worth it? If I do this, how many wheels it can pull? 95 capacity on good. One more. But then we have to sacrifice 20 kilometers now to get it. But then it is cheaper. You know what? Are there any short distances? We might replace my shortest distance train with a cargo. Ascending. This is over. That is overkill. That isn't that short, but it is kind of short. Don't really. This is the debatable one, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm feeling no. This might. Actually, what we will do is we will just. No, look, this needs another car. Literally the exact same, but I'm gonna add one of that for consistency. Uh, that's interesting. Anyways, tram line, fast tram. Anyways, time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. What are these tram lines working? Well, there maybe we probably remove one tram from each. Uh, why is there only one train? Uh, there we go. That it won't. I don't think it will go with this. Just in the shape of the goods factory, isn't it? I do actually need to replace all these bridges as well. Where are they? That line's been done. No, but actually, I do need to replace the bridges because they're going too slow. That's done. Uh, that's obviously been set up. Um, uh, you know, we could just that one's cut. We can ignore the passenger one. I'm 99% sure they will cover. That doesn't have a bridge. That was not have a bridge. That's been covered. That's been covered. This one I'm not sure about. I think it has. But yeah, covered. Um, covered, covered, covered. Oh, yeah. Um, covered. Yeah, covered. Um, covered. Covered. No bridges. Covered, I think. Oh no, there's no bridges now. I think we could set this up. Yeah. Or there's no bridges, I think. It might be no bridges. No bridges. Um, covered. Um, covered. No new vehicles. This I'm just checking all these. Yep, covered. I'm sure of that. No. This one I'm also quite sure about, but I want to make sure. And this one, good. I didn't actually look to the end, but yeah. Oh look, it's completely surrounded. Uh, this. There's one bridge. I think I've done it. Yeah. Oh, I've just spotted one bridge, but we haven't covered. Uh, um, good. No bridge. Uh, I think that works. Uh, we just fixed that one. We'll just think that is. Any others? Um, East partially covered. Uh, yeah, covered. This one's covered. There we go. So we set up. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna play up until the 28th of 30th of January. 28th. We actually went quite far. So, 1956 already. That's what advanced nearly. Yeah, I've recorded 4 videos. It's 8 years. 8 years of advancement. Roughly in one day, at least eight. Yeah, 8 years of advancement in one day. Which is impressive, I'd say. We'll do, yeah, 28th January. You know what? We'll do 31st, because that's the day I'm recording this. But yeah, 31st. There we go. Uh, oh, perfect. I wanted one in front of my headquarters. That, that, uh, uh, everyone over this town because that um I forgot because it's not 6:30 yet, and I was already up. So it's the 6:17, but I was up. I think I was up. Set that alarm in case I didn't get up in time, but I did actually get up really early, and I just forgot to get rid of it. So I need to get rid of it now. Anyway, first thing we're gonna go straight into a time lapse. Right. Maybe maybe how could we do a time lapse? Um, I don't know what we did. Oh, we sorted this town's tram lined up, didn't we? I'm actually gonna do a time lapse here. Audio is working, so there. Time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Uh, so working. I think it is. Oh, oh, I need to replace. I don't technically need to yet, but I'm going to. There's all these. No, this would be a nice. Yeah. Uh, uh, maybe, maybe. You know what? We'll wait. For it to. We'll maybe set that. Wait for it to be. Nothing new. Okay. I have an idea. How many people are going to this? I'm actually a few. 7259. It's really far to get there because you need to either take a boat to there, train to there, and then train to there, or you need to take a train all the way to here, and then take a train all the way to here. And I mean, this train has a frequency of every 12 minutes, so this is a frequency of every 11 minutes, and you have to stop at another town. So, um, um, just set up a bus. Um, also just give us a connection. We'll probably need that. So it also gives us a connection if we ever want to go anywhere else. And then we'll set up the other airport. Oh no, that airport is just so busy. I can't. Maybe a second airport here. Oh yeah, you can also add a second runway, can't you? I don't know if that's able to. I don't know if I make have that one. Uh, there, that, 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 that. There we go. Set up. Uh, simple. Line there to that first. Provide actually, I'm just gonna buy one bus for that line. Line 100. That's good. It's quite a lot. Um, you know what? I'm gonna have it from there to there to there to there to there, so we can have it go straight to the big hub. 101. Where's the? Oh, what's this? Yeah, we just start up here. Little one here. Just to buy one bar. Eh. Because this is a slightly younger one, it has stops. We're having two. I know it's weird, but this one also might have people just trying to get somewhere. Um, hey, now we need to set up a new line from there all the way to here. and then we'll buy 1, 2, 3, 4. Just gonna let it play so I can select the front plane. Anyway, do a time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Oh no. There we go. Oh, it's working. And now it's broken. We go off and on. Ah, save game. Uh, load game. Load. There we go. Fixed. Oh, it's annoying. Should probably say hello to my rabbits today. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Uh, oh no, it still hasn't fixed. There we go. We just we will come up probably with a way with it. I wonder if we'll get a new train. But it's quite possible that we might come up with where we're gonna do from um oh, why are these trucks so bunched up? Oh no, they aren't. There's just none here. Oh, that's starting to get bogged up. You know what? We might, Billy, do a design of this town, but we probably won't. We'll probably set it up Billy if I can pull up a bus to wait. But I just want to right now add this. Very random little bus line. It starts here to 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 here. That one, two. Uh, I'm afraid, right. See if there's. Oh yeah. Oh, the ED, EMD, GP9, and nothing else. So trains. I think you know what? We will replace all the. We will just have a checking stats. Um, here, what's the ED like? 1,700 horsepower. It's 117,000. The Ricardo, which we still got. It actually has lower tractive effort. Oh no, it has higher. Uh, I'm probably gonna replace. Yeah, I'm gonna take all the Mercados and replace them with this. I, yeah, because it's like better, isn't it? It is just better. Um, but the costs, like if we just get this to pull passenger cars, this can pull. We'll use the actually we use cargo ones because they're nice and light. Here, uh, we can carry 36 at good. This can carry 90 at good. And then we'll compare this to a class 9000. I think this might be more powerful. Yeah. I think the class 9000 is so much more powerful. I'm going to wait to replace that with a bigger locomotive. But we are just going to do a time lapse of us going through and replacing all the Mikado locomotives in a second. So yeah, start time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Again, we're just going to continue playing. I think I might come up with where we want to do fun there. We'll have maybe one for this new line. There's a plane there, plane here. We'll just keep an eye. Okay. Yeah. I might just go right here. Um, uh, that. Uh, um, um, there we go. I'm just gonna pause here. Oh, retweet. Um, uh, March 1st. We'll play it to March 2nd. There we go. Um, here we go. Yeah. And then finally, we just go through. Yeah, it's the wrong way. No, even right. There we go. That requires a bunch of more complex stuff to set up. Anyways, well, I think I can just remember where we left off. What could we set up? What was I thinking of setting up? Oh yeah, yeah, I know what I'm going to set up today. Oh, but this town isn't even connected to itself. That's insane. I thought, it doesn't need to be connected because there's nothing important up here. But except some houses or shops. I don't know. Maybe let's get this little. Goes really random. Yeah, and then there's a big. I'm probably just gonna set that up, but I won't actually properly set up something like that. Anyways, I don't think does this connect. I don't think this connects the whole town. It doesn't. Anyways, we're gonna start construction. We might actually just continue playing here on a bus loop around town. Actually, I'm gonna do a time lapse of me building this in 3, 2, 1. Hey, again. We'll set up the line now. That required a bit too much mapping. There, 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 there. Oh, we're doing the inside one first today. Yeah, I know there's one without any, but we might as well, just in case anyone builds there. Hopefully, in that area, people will build. Hopefully, the town will grow a bit. Look at the amount of connections we're getting it. Um, uh, there we go. I'm gonna buy 2 buses for each of these. 1, 2, 1, 2. Um, yeah. Oh. Oh, I can go full speed in this road and then ah uh that's not too bad. And then it can continue going full speed here. That's good. Uh, then oh no, it doesn't have to say that. It's coincidentally it just goes all these lights. Finally stopping here. You can actually get full speed. Oh, okay. No, they aren't actually permanently using this. It's the way to actually get ready to go online. So, so then this should go. Yeah. And then there we go. It does actually have some time to like there. Yeah, considering it's like a bar, and this is going like if we made it the actual speed it's going, this is how quick it takes way longer to get between stops. This is going way quicker than anyone could ever like run, even going around the corner. It's interesting the sound it makes. Um, but then we're playing at 3 times speed. But obviously, going at 1 time speed, this is kind of slow. It does actually take up a bit to get between these stops. But it doesn't take too long to get between stops. Um, there. Interesting, we haven't got a multi-part tram yet. I wonder if we'll get one soon. Um, I think there'll be a big transfer of people here. That's a reasonably big transfer of people here. Um, uh, yeah, it's definitely frequent, quite frequent. It's not too frequent. Yeah, we will go back to 3 times speed. I'm just playing at 1 time speed to see how fast it seems. To see, this is it at 3 times speed. Anyways, we are going to do a time lapse in a moment. Not yet. I think it's a bit early yet. We are just gonna keep clicking on that. There, there. Yeah. Just a sec. This up. Anyways, time lapse. Just check that's working. Audio working. Anyways, time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Uh, how's this doing? If you're using Lex like error? I'm not sure. I don't think these are. No, these don't have access to these buildings. How's the sound going? Oh, yeah, it has. That's good news. Very good news. It's really great. Yeah, they can go 60 kilometers. That's really quick. Very interesting how quick they go. Oh, what? There's a car? How are you going between? Where's this car going between? Here and here. Why not by train? How much quicker the passenger train goes? Goes all the way up to. Whoa! I need to fix that. There we go. We're gonna that. Um, there, 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 there. Um, that. There. 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 Uh, this is really complicated setting up. There. 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 There we go. Oh, interesting. I will. We'll do no channel. Oh, no channel. No channel. No, no, no. So I already got it here. Let's see how fast it goes through this. That's quite good. Uh, 1959. Ooh, the GM fishbowl. The CL44. Uh, further check on what both of those are like. Oh, this is cargo. Finally, a major league cargo plane. Okay, and the bus. Uh, so the bus is just slightly better and goes for every way. It is slower. Oh, quicker, I mean, not quicker, not so quicker. I need to sort out the reds. What we are gonna do is I'm gonna do a time lapse of me replacing all the cargo planes and then replacing all the buses and upgrading all the bus line roads to be dual carriageway. So I should probably get on with that. So actually no, I should probably just check on. This is just like objectively better, right? It emits way more, but yeah, it's bad. We started by a jet. It's 1959. I think we get it in the 60s. Um, anyways, time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. That's taken a while. It's probably taken about 10-15 minutes at least. Actually, it might have taken way longer. Um, anyways, I haven't actually done every, I've done vast majority. What can we do? Maybe, you know what, we'll do a time-lapse of these cargo planes. We'll do this one. Anyways, I, yeah, anyways, we can just, yeah, it's working. Anyways, time lapse. Another time lapse of me just using of just this. Actually, you know what? We'll do this one. I think this is longer distance of just this plane flying in. Time lapse is yeah, time lapse in 3, 2, 1. this all working? Is it working? Uh, yeah, it's gonna get it's cold. Ah, something's broken. Um, 2, 3 tick that right? Hmm. Um, if we get anything near 1960, we might. It's possible. We have got a lot of new vehicles. Have I recorded all the episodes of the 50s in one weekend? I think I might have. Insane. And then we'll go on to them. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Okay. Um, just waiting for it to turn into 1960. December 31st. Finally, De Havilland Comet. Finally, a jet plane. Yeah, it's got yes passengers. No, it hasn't. I don't know what. It was something. You know, we're just gonna so here. We'll go see at the other one for De Havilland Comets. The comets. We will just sell one of these because obviously we do not need four De Havillands on this line. We might run four De Havillands on here. It's so filled. You know what? Oh no, this is nowhere near. What we are going to do is this. You know what? We are gonna go 102. 102. Um, phone. Set timer. We're now going to do a time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Oh yeah, we can just do the thumbnail now. What we'll do is we'll have this. Actually, we'll start with the Havillands, because they're really cool. The Havillands all on the air. Oh, this one's not on the airport. That's good. Ah, first, first jet aircraft that we have, first passenger jet we have, which is good. um, we'll find. You know what? That could be a good spot for this plane. Got so many. We're getting so many brains. Um, and then finally, bus. Yeah. Yeah. Audio's working. What do we want to do? Um, Maybe we can start with setting up. Oh, I think we'd already done it. Oh yeah, this time. This time I think was our original plan of what we're gonna do next. Um, uh, um, you know what? We're gonna do a time lapse of me setting up like the basics of the bus line in three, two, one. Um, and we're gonna do the stations now. Not in time lapse because I think yeah, it's interesting. And I'll also give you a second to look at all the stations I've set up. Oh, it's not particularly, it's a really weird shape because this town is a weird shape because there's a gulf in kind of the middle. Is that an accurate assessment of this? Yeah, because like this town is because there's massive mountains here, which stop the town from going much here. A big hill here, which stops it from expanding here much. There is this, but not that close. Um, this bay here from this massive lake. Like the lake is like probably like 2 kilometers. This is math. I think I can probably make at least 1 kilometers. Probably man, it's probably maybe 1,000. You can probably have that. It's probably 2 to 3 square kilometers. It's quite a big lake. And mind you, it would be even bigger if I had, uh, removed a bunch of it by doing that. It's a really quite big lake. It also technically connects via this, which is technically underwater, to this lake. Anyways, really big lake. I mean, really big lake. Right with a little bay here. Probably realistically extreme, yeah. All the way up to like here. Big terrain here. This is kind of flat, and this is kind of flat. This is really flat, but I think it's so far out it doesn't want to build, so it ends up building this kind of shape. It would be kind of like straight if this didn't exist, which is a big kind of plateau about 90, 80 meters. It actually gets like this is 81 meters. This is 96 meters. It actually gets higher. Oh, and also this doesn't really affect its size, but there's also this trend line which makes it so chaotic. don't put that look. Oh, it kind of looks alright. It looks a bit weird because it's such a slope, much more sloped in one direction. Like, yeah, like compared to like this. Well, that is a beautiful bridge. Oh, they have one. Did it? When did they unlock that? What year? 1960. I think I did a time lapse with it. Yeah, that would make sense. Um, anyways, I should probably put buses on this line. I've just been procrastinating it. Um, oh, we got the GM fishbowl. 106, and then this is probably most of the line work that we're gonna do today. Yes, I know that like 90% of my new lines are buster loops, but it's good. We might eventually even connect like a second, maybe a second train, or I might set up smaller buster lines that connect more random areas soon. That might be what I do after I've done buster loops. Anyways, because then I'll need to set up a new set of lines. What we're gonna do is play it for like, there we go. Just gonna make sure that this is working. Anyways, audio working. Yep. Time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Wow, that's working. Nice. You know what? Yeah. Because this we can somewhat do. There we go. Made it. There we go. That might make it even goofier looking. It's like, the raises up, and then just like, okay. Oh, look! Uh, Probably not going to be a thumbnail, but that would be a very good thumbnail. Audio is working. How is the line doing? Alright, it's kind of a bit, it's only about half full, but it's probably good. That means that we probably do need, we're gonna keep the current lines already exist, including this one, because I think it's kind of important to have certain kind of the center. Is this town going? Yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh, oh, where do we need to? This is it overfill? It's not. Especially considering it's coming back, so that's fine. Oh no, it's not. Oh no, that is fine. This is the big problem. I don't know why. This line is better. We'll be fine. I'm even going to remove a bus. Doesn't seem to be anywhere else with any sort of blockages. That's why it's good. It should still be very good because yeah, no new things. Uh, time lapse. That's insane. Do we get any other new vehicles? Just thinking because um no, we didn't get any. Time we got the 955. I haven't even used it. Use that. You know what? I think we did a time lapse. No, we'll do a time lapse. Oh, I should probably check. Yeah. Ooh, we'll add one more plane. Um, seems to be way less busy, but yeah. We're gonna select this. Okay, this one. Audio working. Yeah. We're okay. Audio is working. Yeah. Anyways, time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Uh, uh, do come just look at this train. How fast is it gonna scat? I wonder if we get. I guess we won't get too much more because you don't get the US didn't get many good high speed trains. Or we said we might get a metro line soon. I think that's the end of the 60s though. Um, still it's end of 60s. Wait, did you get it really? Oh, I guess that other thing is exclusive to Europe. Oh well, that's really satisfying to do. Not as satisfying as. Sorry, I'm just making noises to myself. Audio is working. Yeah, that's good. It's interesting how we got it. It's always yeah, the highest bit's about here at the plateau. Not. It's interesting how it really drops down here. This is surrounded by bits that are at least 280 meters. Um, but it's down at 266. Oh, oh. Okay, let's have a look. We don't get this. What we get the C version before. Uh, okay. We're currently running that. Okay. It turns out it seems to be worse, but not massively. Ah, you know what? That's really less powerful, despite using jet engine. Okay. You know what? What is? We'll go through a Wi-Fi line. Least frequent. It's part line. That's only got three though. This has got four. This one isn't. That's not particularly long. That is quite long and quite straight. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 1.5 seconds, which is 180. Um, yeah. Just gonna do some. That's really short, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna replace this because I can not for like any practical reason, just because I really want to. Um, this has a little cloud. I wonder if we'll get anything. Not really. Maybe tracks. We got our last track in Master 5. We got. I one within a decade. In decade. But I haven't got any trucks since the Stuartbacks in 1945. Stuartback? I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyways. Anyways. Is this working? Is it working? Looks like it is. Anyways, time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. You know what? There we go. Um. Nearly done. It's not fully done. Did they go? I didn't even check. Did they go? Like. Lucky. Um. Uh. Um. I'm just saying, does it get up to full speed? Um. As in like. No, it doesn't actually. Hmm. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Uh, just saying it per second. Um. Yeah. That. Not right. This time. This bar. Uh. That bar. Um. Uh, there. Well, nah, that works. And then Um, we aren't running the C-130 Hercules, but no. That good one. Uh, Anyways, audio is working. Yep, it is working. Is it? Checking. Yep. I think I'm going to start playing. Oh, okay. Audio working. Oh, a tiny bit of Apple. 12 billion in the 1960s. It's been very steadily growing. Probably not actually that high compared to inflation. Okay, what has just happened? Towns. Towns. Uh, what's it? Just a note. These towns are now over 800 people. That's insane. This one's up to 770. It wasn't anywhere near that. He's still, the rest of them aren't too far off. This is supposed to be really, really big. It's because it's not getting good. It's not even getting that much fuel. Getting enough fuel to that, it just isn't getting enough. B, I know it is, it just doesn't. Yeah. 700. This town is growing. I mean, look how much there is even on this side of the river, and look how big it is on this side of the river. That else is going to be similar. There's a small community this side, and a massive community this side, with a quite substantial main bridge crossing. That could be a nice idea for today. Oh, that needs to be fixed. There we go. We're gonna do orange. There we go. Oh, well, there is. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. Yeah, today I'm gonna improve town connections. That's what I'm gonna do. So, at least to start with. Here, 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 here. Oh, right on. I'm gonna keep that as is. Ah, suspension bridge. What we are just gonna do is here, 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 here. There we go. That's a really silly idea. That's a really silly idea. I'm not gonna do it. What I will just do, if we set up a loop, it'll cover all that. Maybe I set up a loop today. Nah. What we will just do, because this time, I don't know, we have one bridge over to there, which has some bridges. This doesn't connect to any other towns, though. Huh. There is actually one place that this doesn't have a direct line to, up here. What we will just do, uh, maybe from right here. That. that. Uh, that, that. That is one long road. Right? It must have like 100% everywhere. Yeah. Uh, they mustn't have too much private transport. It's at 830, which is basically the size of this town. That return consoles on. Let me just yeah. There's actually quite a lot of flat land here, which I'm surprised because the other side here is a bit lacking in flat land. Here it gets close to running very low, and here as well. What we will just do is we'll just that's a silly road. There, there. You know what? We're going to continue playing it. Okay, so here we go. Connected that via that road. Okay, so there was 813 road today. Stage 815. I think it's too far away. This is because of other things needing good roads. This has already been upgraded up to a good level, even dual carriageway at this point. Well, there we go. I wonder what the high. Oh no, all the towns are basically zero. The hardest up town's probably this town because of this bit, which you have to about 89 meters up. 89. That's insane. Considering there are bits of this town that are at 1 meter, it's 80 meters of change, and then there's this at about 30, but it goes from about 30 and then about doubles. Shows how ridiculously far up this is and how steep this road must be. That isn't even that steep. I don't understand. This is such a country road. Um, um, it's going up slightly. I I don't know if that's because I set the road up. Well, that's like it's going to start to learning things. Well, actually, no, went to train line that runs near where I've changed it. Um, change the other stuff on here. Not really that load. You know what? This. You get my phone open. No joke. Audio is working. Yeah. 10-minute timer. Yeah, it's working. Anyway, time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Here again. It's working. The audio working. Yeah. I think you can see this road. I mean, the video see the road. Don't know if you can see the cars going across it. It's short. No. Oh, I think. Is the audio working? Yeah. I'm actually gonna. I think it's a really good idea. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. That, 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 that. 98. That, 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 that. There we go. Was it audio working? I'm gonna add another one. I'm gonna start a time lapse here. Anyways, time lapse in. Time lapse in. Oh yeah. Time lapse in. 3, 2, 1. Uh, what is this? Oh, no, it's not here. Is there any buses here? Yeah. There's one that's about to pull in, which would be amazing. Now, I just need to write locate temp. So, yeah, would work. Um, yeah. Okay, and then we want to go. Uh, or that. I wonder what that person's going between. Or maybe another one with fully set up. So. There we go. I'm very curious. So, what was it? Was like one person right round here? Where are they going from? Because they're probably coming from St. Louis, and then they're driving by car all the way to Dixon. You might set up a bus or train line later on. And the oh ah Where? Uh, not too insane. They're using the line partly though, which is good. Audio is working. Um, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by playing that. Just gonna check audio working. Yeah. Oh, ooh, 90. Oh yeah, this is what we get. We get the elf tracks. It might be useful one place. Uh, this is probably gonna be useful then. Elf tracks. They're a lot smaller. Weirdly, that one carries more fuel than this. How? How? Um, how do they weigh more? No, no, but look. So, this is how big this is. We're then gonna replace this with a. How does that weigh more? Um, what we're. I should have probably checked the speed as well. Oh, it's got the same type of speed. It emits less, which is a good thing. Might mean it's good to run here. Anyways, I'm just gonna time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Um, I think this doesn't. Yeah, this is using the wrong car. It needs to have the good. These ways saying, oh, this way saying. I'm gonna turn this around. Yeah. What does this mean? Um, yeah, this should take machines now. I fixed it. Almost. There we go. Finally, a couple of machines. There we go. Fix, finally. Um, I've got a train in a while, have we? Okay. Ages. Special year for electric. 1958. 9 years ago. And that was 3 years before. We made in 55. I think we get the Metro line very soon. Uh, that's the 737-100. Where we get really, really late. Plane. Like really late compared to the other thing. Finally, another jet. Passenger plane. How do these things compare? This is quicker, it holds one less person. Mm. Oh, its loading speed is too high. And it is lighter, but it does have. I think the lower emission. Oh, and it lasts longer. We'll get on 26. These hold one less person. The only problem I can foresee is the airport's getting cold. Because these are small passengers. But they have a high frequency. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Anyways, get my phone out. Uh, anyways, time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Huh, I'm gonna have a look at the inside. But yeah. So this isn't full. There's just 20 people there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, there was 20 people. But this isn't a full play. Unless this is like a good reason. Because obviously this doesn't hold 20 people. Or you can make a roundabout really big, can't you? Why would anyone ever want this? This is a really silly roundabout. Like it nearly it's proportional with this. It's proportional with this, and even with this, but this is just like wow. Huh. No. Just yeah, probably getting to the present day. This is insanely steep, but probably 100 and it's insane. We got oh wow, isn't it? Metro. Okay, passenger train. You can sort by cargo, ascending. I'll put the passengers on top. Um, I mean, I don't think any of these. This can get above 180. Understood. So we are just gonna replace this one. 19, 21. You know what? I'm not gonna replace it. Standard thing. Instead, I'm gonna have a look at the metro line specifically. 193. What does it have? So I do actually have. So I'm currently running basically most of my network is running this pulling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got 95 power. That could only get up to 160. This is also at good power. It only has 78 capacity. Does it have more power? So it weighs 256. Five of these weigh uh 350. Um, 1,075. Yeah, this definitely weighs less. 4,000 horsepower. It's got, I think it's still more horsepower stuff. There we go. I think it's more powerful, and it's also quicker. Loading speed, that's 1. No, we can just check what's the loading speed like. That for some games might matter. 7, so it's actually slightly lower. But then it's smaller, so you know, if we have two of these, that might double the loading speed. I'm not sure about. You know what? We're gonna have a look at each line. This one, I think this we can replace with a double metro liner. I mean, how many? we'll try and replace it with a single metro line to start with. This obviously doesn't actually seem to need to. You know what? We might just replace every one of these major lines. Major. These are quicker, so they should be able to. You know what? We're going to continue playing just to save time. It, doesn't seem to be able to get that, but I'm just having something. Oh no, it can. It's broken 160 already. Get up to about 180. That's insanely quick. We're gonna probably have a double for this. Oh, I just want to see it. There we go. I'm just gonna, while we wait for this to advance to the first place. Whoa, this is going so quick. We are going to take a thumbnail. First thumbnail is the double metro liner. There. Uh, Next. No, these ones have a blue stripe. That's not it. There we go. Um, uh, there. And then finally, there we go. That's good. I'm gonna play it for 2 more days. There we go. We can, like, first thing. Uh, you know what? Actually, we'll probably use this one. I literally just, I mean, how many people are waiting here? 53, and that's a full train. 72. I'm just gonna check on this. We might add. That seems a bit busy. Anyways. Anyways. Time lapse in 3, 2, 1. That should reduce the weird bump that was going on. Gets to about 200 is too low. Just making sure that the bump doesn't still exist. Yeah, it's nice and smooth, which means that hopefully this train, well, it won't be able to do as much on this side, but hopefully this train coming in, oh, yeah, nearly perfectly placed. Just gonna check audio's working. It. This can continually accelerate all the way through here. It's getting really, it's not getting 160 normally. That has a limit of 180, so theoretically those could slow it down. But I haven't got a better bridge, so I'm just gonna have to cope with that. We will check on down. We'll check on the other train, see. We're gonna try and avoid unnecessary bridges. Good. Those are necessary because they're crossing stuff more than just. Oh, I have a new Buster, man. And hovercraft. And the Peterbilt. There we go. Okay, so this, you can compare it to this. 17 and 21. 25. Way more powerful. But it does way more. Okay, so instead of 21, it's got 25 and it emits less. Yeah, we're just gonna the bus. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna start up any new lines. Today because we've already got enough. Ooh, this is quicker. It's better. So what we're gonna, and then obviously there's the boat line passenger. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna replace all my trains, um, buses, and oh no, not trains. All my hovercraft, all my passenger boats, buses, and trucks. In the time lapse, we'll start with I don't know, probably trucks. We start with trucks in 3, 2, 1. close to that. Um, I might actually do a time lapse of the what's it, hovercraft. If you're wondering, I've doubled the amount of hovercraft because they're better, but they're more quicker than it. They don't house as many people, but they're so much quicker. I really want to use them. They're actually quicker than the current buses we have. They have 93 kilometers an hour, which means that they, even when we get the really fast buses at the very end of the game, they're only slightly slower and they're able to travel with water, which means they don't have to have roads and they don't have to stop for traffic, which means that they probably be able to do this quicker than a bus. And also in like this case, I don't want to have to go the road. That would reasonably have to run along here, and a big bridge. And it would also really, I don't think I can make that in a direct straight line because that would be a massive tunnel. I might eventually run a train like along here, but I mean it's nice having a couple buses, right? And currently these are actually quicker than the buses that we have. Knowingly there aren't any hovercraft afterwards, probably because hovercraft kind of fell out of fashion after the 70s. But what can we do a time lapse on? We have bus. Buses aren't particularly interesting. Maybe hovercraft because it's by far the most unique, and we'll run it along this one. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Hello again. Um, it's a lot of people. Ooh, how many people are waiting here? A bit more. Ah. 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 Why is it so booked up? Oh, it's fine. No, these are plenty of room. Okay, maybe we stick another metric line to the back. That's a double metric line now. Ah, yeah. That should help decode this station. Um, I might even have any shield chimes in it. The most recent one that we use. They actually emit more than the plastic. So it's because we haven't got a trams at the moment before. And this is the most recent one, but I'm not using it because it's really not good. It's really bad. That one's out of 1990. I hope I get a tram really soon. I think I get maybe one in the 70s. They do not. They don't last. I don't think. I think they need to add maybe one more. I think in Transformers 3, I hope that there's more tram. I really, really hope. Because one of the problems with this game is just the lack of tram. There we go. Not so many things. Ah, it's just, I was still running Big Boys in some games. Actually, I think we're still running some Class 9000s, even though they run out in 1975. So I hope in 1975 I get a new diesel locomotive that can compete. That's just not powerful enough. Maybe 19, it might be 1972 where I get a really good powerful locomotive. And I think I get a really powerful one in the 80s and 90s. It's insane how I'm still running a couple Class 9000. I mean, like, look, here's one. 22 is a Class 9000. There's very, very few. That might be the only one. Yeah, I think that's the only Class 9000 I'm running. But this is actually a full graphic Class 9000 because this line just needs this kind of size. Because like this isn't good, but if I swap it for this, it's gonna be mediocre. So I need the real path to do the work motor, which I think I get next year. I think it's in 72. I really hope it is. I mean, I haven't got a train, a cargo train since like a locomotive for cargo since 1958, and before that, diesel, before that 1956. So it'll be nice. We can't replace the big boy either, because that's just not. We did use to replace Mikados, but the big boy we probably need a really, really powerful. This has a power of 6,000 and it's quite quick. Oh, I need to take the fun now. Uh, maybe this could be the first one because it includes both the new bus and the new truck. So that's why I'm more focusing on the buses. So we might get one. Uh, oh, I didn't balance the rates out. Uh, I need to remember to do that. I forgot. This is good. Make a sense, isn't it? We're just gonna very quickly. I wonder if I'm gonna. Yeah. We'll keep this right. Um, this is probably that. Yeah, it's actually a really good rate. probably getting lower. This actually needs to be a um 36, 330, so we're gonna remove 2, 330. There we go. This still needs to go up. Nah, it's better to have it a bit over. Um, so we're just gonna make sure. So there's this that we need to sell. One. Nah, we need 4. This thing. This. Maybe we just incredibly sorry idea. There we go. It's a good rate for 30 with a slow. So 1, 42. I guess it's like 415, 408, 405, 404, 404 will replace 4, 388, 276, 369, 350, 339, the salary those. 339, that we can sell about 290. Um, let's use the two again. Oh, it's actually about what it needs to be. Good enough. Replace this. Well, this line. When did this file out? 1975. Oh yeah. Um, and then so taken. You know what? We're gonna go into this console. Because I have messed around with these a bit. So um, see, so it's gone. See if there's a difference. Maybe like over here. That's one. And then we'll have another one. For this class. Let's get in here. And then we'll have a look for a hovercraft. Uh, all that's going to be a Oh, let me see. No, I think it's actually that big, is it? It's not like the really massive. That would be really nice if I added the absolutely massive one. So, so something, so like nine, like the fully ginormous one. Because this is kind of big, it's not that big. It's big for a hovercraft, but not that big. Anyways, like this video. If you, no. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, like this video if you enjoyed it. Share it if you think other people enjoy it. Hit the notification bell if you want to be informed when new content comes out. Visit the channel page for all the current content, including the background music and time lapses, which you can either watch as in like the playlists of the genres, so you can see even the genres or all of it in total. Or I guess you could source it by which animal it is, but that would also include non-background music. Yeah. What other things did I have to say? Uh, I also have which other channels you can access well for the channel page, including gaming where I stream most live stream most Sundays. Plus, I have a channel movie two series called Eli Corp on that channel, and a series I finished on that channel called Explore, which I did about this time last year. Maybe, oh yeah, it was about this time last year. I think it might have been a bit. I don't know. Was um. Uh, Subscribe if you want to see the subscription feed. Click the top left corner to see all the other episodes in this series. Top right corner to see all the Touch Movie 2 videos on this channel. Um, Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day, and bye.